You finally get close. The job, the relationship, the version of you always wanted. And then, right at the edge, you blow it up. You pick a fight. You miss the deadline. You lose motivation out of nowhere. It's not bad luck. It's not laziness. Your brain pulls a lever, quietly, on purpose. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Let's name it. Self-sabotage is when you want something, you move toward it, and then you quietly wreck it. Psychologists call this an approach avoidance conflict. Part of you runs at the goal. Part of you slams the brakes. The closer you get, the louder the brakes scream. So the question isn't, why am I lazy? It's, what am I actually afraid of? Here's the first reframe. Self-sabotage isn't weakness, it's protection. Every time you wreck it, some part of you gets something it wanted, safety. If you never really try, you can't really fail. If you stay small, no one can knock you down. Your brain isn't betraying you, it's guarding an old wound with everything it has. You don't protect a goal, you protect yourself from it. But protection from what? That's where the levers live. The first, hidden mechanism. Picture a thermostat, but instead of temperature, it's set to how much good you believe you deserve. Psychologists call this self-consistency. Your brain craves a self that stays predictable. So when life gets better than your setting, more love, more money, more praise than feels like you, something gets uncomfortable, and the thermostat kicks in. It cools you back down to the level you believe in. You don't fall apart by accident. You regulate yourself back to familiar. Watch how it actually fires. The promotion comes through, and that night you can't sleep, so you snap at someone. The relationship gets close, and suddenly you find a reason they're not right. The body feels great, so one good day becomes one skipped week. None of it feels deliberate. It feels like a mood, a slump, a bad patch. But it's a set point doing its job, pulling you back to what you think you are. Lever 2 runs even deeper. You don't just chase goals, you defend a story about who you are. I'm the one who struggles. I'm not a finisher. Good things don't happen to people like me. Now imagine succeeding. The win is great, but it makes you a liar about your own identity. And the brain hates that kind of contradiction. So it has a choice: update the whole story or quietly delete the win. Deleting the win is the cheaper option. That's why success threatens your identity and the win loses. And this isn't just a nice metaphor. In studies on self-verification, people actually seek out feedback that matches how they see themselves, even when it's negative. People with low self-views will choose partners and situations that confirm the bad story over ones that challenge it. Read that again. Your brain can prefer being right about yourself over being happy. Familiar pain beats unfamiliar success. But the next lever is the one most people miss. Lever 3, the upper limit problem. The idea is simple and brutal. Each of us carries a private ceiling on how good we'll let things get. Push past that ceiling, too happy, too successful, too loved, and an alarm goes off. Guilt, worry, a weird flatness right when you made it. And to make the alarm stop, you do something small and self-destructive and snap back under the line. For a moment, winning feels like danger, and danger, your brain solves the fastest way it knows, by ending the win. So why would winning ever feel like a threat? Because long ago, standing out might have cost you. A parent who got cold when you shined. A room where being too much got you mocked. A family where everyone struggled together, so doing well felt like betrayal. Your nervous system learned a quiet equation. Visible, happy, winning equals unsafe. That equation made sense back then. It's just running on a life you don't live anymore. Now the levers you actually pull. Lever 1. Catch the moment. Sabotage has a signature. It shows up right after things go well. So flag the good. The deal closes, the date goes great, and right then get suspicious of the urge to pick, to bail, to numb. Say it out loud. This is the moment I usually blow it up. Naming the pattern breaks its cover. You can't disarm a trap you won't admit is there. Lever 2. Raise the set point. You don't smash the thermostat, you nudge it, 1 degree at a time. Let one good thing stay good without balancing it with something bad. Sit in the win for 60 awkward seconds. No but. No, it won't last. Research on self-affirmation suggests that reminding yourself of what you value softens the threat of feeling exposed. You're teaching your brain a new normal, that more good is still safe. And the next lever is the one most people skip. Lever 3. Rewrite the identity. Because the story is the steering wheel. Stop saying, "I always self-sabotage." That just rehearses it. Try the smaller, truer line. "I'm someone learning to let good things stay." Then back it with one act that fits the new story. Send the work before it's perfect. Stay in the conversation when you'd usually run. Identity doesn't change by insight, it changes by evidence, and you are the one who gets to file it. And the last lever removes the alarm almost entirely. Lever 4. Let it be allowed. When the success guilt hits, that flat, anxious, "I don't deserve this" feeling, don't obey it and don't fight it. Just allow it. Of course, this feels strange. It's new. Research on self-compassion is surprisingly consistent. People who go easy on themselves avoid less and quit less. Shame says tear it down. Self-kindness says let it be allowed. Let it be allowed, and the alarm slowly stops firing. So here's the truth. You were never broken. You weren't lazy or cursed or too much. You were a system protecting an old version of who you were allowed to be. Catch the moment, raise the set point, rewrite the story, let the good be allowed. Do that and self-sabotage stops being a flaw you were born with. It becomes a thermostat, and you can move the set point. I cut the self-worth thermostat into a 40-second short. It's right there. If this rewired how you see yourself, subscribe. Every week we take one messy human problem and pull the levers apart. I'll see you in the next one.